Gym Reader here. Gnome, you just had a very exciting battle, one of the ones that people were most looking forward to on this card.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that battle and how you feel.
Battle was crazy, man. First of all, shout out to Rock. He definitely exceeded my expectations.
Mm.
Um, and my expectations were high. You know what I'm saying? It was a really great battle. I did something a little different in the first round where I kind of allowed the caffeine chat to decide which way I went with my first round angle.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them the option to choose between fuck gun titles or fuck cave gang. I had something prepared either way, depending on what the chat wanted to
So
to
that
hear.
wasn't something where you was just like, listen, I wrote it this way. I'm gonna play this out and make it seem real, but I already wrote it
Nah,
this way.
nah. There's two sides. There's two sides, and so if you tune in to my caffeine show, chill out, you'll hear the other version of that angle, the fuck cave gang angle.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, the first round went exactly as I expected. I think I got the first.
Okay.
Um, Second, Rock came back like he always does. Second round, Rock came out firing. I responded. I thought I came out firing. Also, I think the second is close. Third round, Rock came out firing again. Another crazy round. My third round I thought was really good. I thought it was hit or miss. I think a lot of people didn't really fuck with the angle, which is cool. So I definitely feel like I got the first. If I'm being fair, I feel like Rock got the third. I think it comes down to the second.
Mm-hmm.
In the room, I feel like maybe Rock edged it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying, as far as crowd control. Um, but I'm the kingpin for a reason. So that second, third, fourth watch is where people are gonna say, "Oh, he did a birthstone scheme, but it started 4 bars before I knew he did it."
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of them things,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it was a really great battle either way, man. Rock did exactly what I hoped he would do. Everything outside of my third round angle falling a little flat. Worked out how I wanted it to work out also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the big things for this was, that we have a crowd here now. There were, around 200 people. It was pretty deep in there.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people were saying, like, people like you, other guys who have gotten their shine during the COVID era in the smaller rooms, that
Mhm.
you guys wouldn't fare well with this crowd.
Mhm.
Just going from nobody in the room to now 200 people
200
and
people.
they're reacting or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
So it's like, how did you feel about that portion of it, the crowd being there?
I didn't mind at all. I thought the crowd added some dope energy. Honestly, I do feel like they were a little tired.
Okay.
After the Geechee Nitty battle, I feel like it sucked a lot of the energy out of the room. Geechee and Nitty were incredible. With Drake being there and putting the extra 50 up. Seemed like after the battle, as me and Rock are preparing to go on stage, everybody's walking out, and the vibe was a little off. So I feel like the crowd was a little tired for me and Rock. I feel like if me and Rock had gone earlier in the night, I think we both would have gotten bigger reactions. Um, but with that said, man, for a crowd that stood here for 6 battles before us,
Yeah.
they did their thing. You
They
know what I'm
did.
saying? I can't complain. I know how tired I am right now. I just told you before we turned this on, my back is killing me. I can only imagine for the crowd that's been standing up the whole time. At least I had times where I could sit down and relax. I understand that crowd is not going to
It's
be
a smack event. Like,
100%. It's a smack event, and
to
we
me, this is nothing. Like, I don't.
at all. And,
I
and
couldn't give it
this
no
moved
complaint.
4.5, 5 hours. We used to 11, 12 hour events. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to the crowd and big salute to the crowd because I know it's not easy. Standing through so many battles back to back to back to back, even as fast as they're running. You know what I'm saying? But I love the feel for the crowd. It's the same shit to me. For me, it's about the size of the room, not even so much how many people are in there. You know what I'm saying? So I still felt comfortable. I still felt good about my performance, crowd or no crowd.
Listen, the crowd was definitely dope. Shout out again to
Shout out to the
everybody who
crowd.
won tickets to be out here for Nome. They
Facts.
all stood up the entire time. They all were up front in the front row. So salute to everybody who won tickets to come out here. Besides that, we do not see the belt. We saw the belt, but we do not
Yeah,
see the
I
belt.
left the belt, man. I left the belt for one that drawn heavy. That's one thing. But on top of that, there's a reason and there's a statement, and really it's I want to repeat. And so, as grateful as I am to have the belt,
Mhm.
y'all may not see that belt ever again.
Oh wow.
I want another one.
Oh wow.
I want another one.
How do you hide the belt? Like, why do you hide the belt? This is not something that people normally hide.
I mean, I'm not gonna hide it per se. I mean, you might see it, but at the end of the day, the message I'm trying to send is, I want another belt. I don't want people to focus so much on what I did in 2020. I had an incredible year, but we halfway through 2021. We saw Danny tonight take a bad loss. We saw Geechee and Nitty have an incredible battle, and those are the kind of the three names I feel like are at the top of the list as far as champion of the year
So far this year.
so far this year. I feel like my Rock battle and my Shine battle put me somewhere close, and I think if I have a really good run in the second half of this year, I think I can get it again. So
I told you guys the second half of the year is very, very important.
yeah, it's the same thing I did last year. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who follows, last year I battled Twerk in January, Geechee in June, um, Jay West in August, Real Sick in September, and then B Dot in December. It's the same path I'm on now. This past January I had K-Shine. This June I had Tay Roc. Hopefully I'll be back in the ring, July and August with another battle. I'm gonna try and do the same thing, man. Take it easy the first half of the year, the second half going to overdrive. So, if Smack got the plates, I'm hoping you guys can see me 4 or 5 more times this year. And like I've said before, if there's any type of tournament that I'm eligible for, I think I want in.
Hear about, Ultimate Madness 4. There's
Yeah.
like rumors and whispers going around, and it's like we do not know who could possibly be in the tournament. We don't know what the goal is for this round of this tournament. How do you think it'll pan out? Would you be willing to be a part of Ultimate Madness 4?
I definitely would. It just depends. I feel like this Ultimate Madness 3, was really dope. And it was, different people, different tiers. You had the ladies, you had the top tiers, you had the mid tiers, you had a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? And so if Ultimate Madness 4 is a similar affair, I definitely want in. But I don't know. We have to see. I've also heard rumors, and there could be a theme to this Ultimate Madness maybe, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna fit the theme depending on what that is. But if the opportunity is there, man, I want in for sure, especially if 100K is on the line.
So we can't wait to see you back. Obviously, we can't wait to see the belt again. Hopefully, you guys incorporate that into your show some kind of way.
For sure.
Because that would definitely be dope.
Yeah.
Anything else you got going on that you need to tell us about?
A few different things, man. First of all, I got a single June 18th, Jones Zing dropping with Method Man, so be on the lookout for that. I have a mini documentary called Heavy as the Head. It's all about my 2020 Champion of the Year run, but it gives y'all kind of a more personal look into my life and what I was going through in between all of these battles that you guys see me in. You know what I'm saying? Real life stuff. And then on top of that, man, just stay tuned. I got the legendary shirts coming out. There's only going to be 50 sold. www.chillajones.com. Make sure y'all check the website this week. And yeah, man, that's all I got going on. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. URLTV Media News is Slim Rita here. Chilla Jones. Gnome is still continuing on, man.
Still
We about to
going.
Get in there and jump back into these battles.
Still going.